it's kind of like you wait and you wait and you wait. And God's like, you're just trusting, having faith. God's going to send you something. And it's like, okay, will this ever happen? And then boom, he like sends you download. And you're like, wait a minute, I want to write all this down. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm receiving all the downloads. So I'm writing as fast as I can.
Hello, you're listening to Business Building by Design with your host, Emily Jansen McGrath. I'm an entrepreneur, designer, mom, business coach, and lover of all things beautiful. Are you feeling overwhelmed, stuck, or don't know if you're in the right place or going in the right direction? Then you found me. I'm here to help you with everyday struggles, business solutions, and so much more. If you're ready to find actionable solutions, laugh, and maybe on occasion have a good cry, then you've come to the right place. So sit back and relax or put your walking shoes on and let's go. In our last few episodes, we've been talking about change, waiting on the Lord, just different things happening in our life. And if you're not going through a season of change, you probably have just come out of one or you're about to go into one. Also, waiting. Waiting can be so difficult. But the one thing that I've found is enjoy the wait. Enjoying the wait, enjoying the quiet, enjoying the time that the Lord has to prepare you for the next thing to come. And so today we're going to talk about receiving that download from the Lord and when He's ready to tell you what He has in store for you. But you have to have your ears open and your heart open, and you have to be willing to accept what it is that He has to give you. So we've talked a little bit about waiting on that time, but I truly believe that during that time of wait, He is preparing you. He is getting you ready for that next thing. And it just depends on how willing and open you are to Him as to when you'll receive it, if that makes sense. So I guess the way that you receive downloads from the Lord is, one, of course, staying in the Word. Two, have a meditation or times of quiet so that you can talk to Him, but also listen. And I think that's the most important key step in receiving a download is listening, because if you're too busy talking or you're too busy being busy, and busyness is a problem, then you can't receive those downloads. And recently I've been getting downloads, and it's so fun and it's so exciting. It's such an exciting time to see what He has for you. And no matter how much you've worried or how much you've done to try to prepare, you're never prepared for what He gives you, and He always knows what's best. So if you've been listening, you kind of heard we've been going through a lot of change recently. My children are moving all over the place, and we've had some redirection. And sometimes you've heard me say this in the last podcast, rejection is redirection. So sometimes when you get that rejection, don't see it as something negative, but see it as something positive in that you're going in the right direction. So maybe it's a direction that He wants you to go in, or the universe is sending you instead of the direction that you thought you should go in. So just a little side note there. Sorry, chasing squirrels. But receiving those downloads from the Lord are so important. But again, the three key things that you need to do is stay in the Word, stay, have it in a meditative state or prayerful state with Him, and then listen. Open your heart, open your ears, and be ready to receive those downloads. And so, just simple story, quick story is, I've been looking for a house. Well, little did I know that one of my children was going to be moving back into me, or back in with me into my home. And so, yes, they're an adult, but they're welcome anytime. So we've both been going through a transition period. And so during this transition period, you know, he needed a home, and it just happened to be with me. So, I've been looking and looking probably for the past 6 months, just diligently looking. And every time that I think that I would find something, it would fall through. Or no, it would be wrong. Or, the money wouldn't be right. Or something would happen and someone else would get the home before me. And if you know what's been going on, during this time, inflation, prices have been extremely inflated in homes. They're very, very difficult to find, especially where we live. And, just paying what people were asking, they've been astronomical. So, I've been very hesitant in trying to be very particular about what I look at, the home that I would like to have. But the home that I would have chosen 6 months ago is not the home that I would have chosen today. So, all that being said, God placed the right home and the right time and the right place to fit our needs. And I'm so thankful for that. And I'm so thankful that I've been willing to listen and just wait, and let Him do what He has to do. So that's my encouragement for you today, is to just be still, wait, wait on Him, get in His Word, meditate, be prayerful, and don't be afraid to ask. But also, don't try to take matters in your own hands. You can't force things. Let Him do what He does best. He looks out for us, He cares for us, and He always will. So that's my encouragement for today. I look forward to talking to you again soon, and I hope that you've connected with us. Please leave us a review. Make sure you subscribe and follow us. And again, just listen to open your heart, open your mind, and open your soul, and let Him do what He does best. We really hope you've enjoyed listening to today's podcast, and we look forward to hanging out with you again soon. If you've loved this podcast or you've related to us in any way, leave us a review and let us know how we're doing. We'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like to connect with us more, go to our Instagram page at rowan.house or Business Building by Design, and our Facebook page as well. We look forward to seeing you soon.